I am Diana, as you know. Thank you very much for coming. And although you might not feel it the same way as in a yoga class, in an in-person class, we are sharing our energies with each other. So thank you very much for taking your time and for investing in yourself. I honestly admire people who do that, because once you do that and you fill your cup, you have much more to give to others, which means that we're becoming better people by investing in us, and the world becomes a better place, ultimately. The way that I thought this yoga class, it is very accessible. It doesn't focus on a particular part of the body, so it's more of a full body stretch slash workout, but workout is too much said, so it's going to be very, very accessible. And I'm going to give a lot of options for people who maybe are a little bit tighter or don't feel at their best today. What I would like you to focus on today is on your breathing. And why I would like you to focus on your breathing, because the breathing is like a magical tool that we have in our toolbox that can change our state. So right now, during these interesting times, you might feel all kinds of feelings, experience different types of emotions. And these emotions can be sadness, it can be grief, it can be the sense of loss, of course, uncertainty and everything that comes with it. It can be anxiety, maybe restlessness, like I feel. You might feel bored. So there are a lot of things that happen inside, a lot of emotions that we're experiencing, and that's totally fine. But the good thing about yoga and about breathing and moving is the fact that we can change our state. And this is what maybe we want to do today. Of course, you might have your own intention for this class, and it might be different from it. Yoga, as a term, means unity. And we can interpret unity in a lot of ways, right? Yoga, in a sense of the yoga teachings, yoga, so unity means the fact that we all have our divine inner white light and that we are connected through it. So I am you and you are me. But at the same time, during this time, I would like, during the quarantine and during the COVID time, I would like us to interpret, or to invite you to think of another interpretation of unity. The fact that no matter what you're feeling right now, anxiety, grief, restlessness, everything, there is at least a few million people that experience the same emotion as you do, or the same emotions. So you are not alone. When I close my eyes and visualize the whole world and know that everyone else, or almost everyone else, is sharing the same experience as I am, I don't feel alone anymore. I feel safer and I feel more connected. So I'd like to invite you, if you please, and if this resonates with you, to dedicate this practice to all the other people in this world that are experiencing what you are experiencing. Every other person in this world who might be going through the same emotions that you're going through right now. And that being said, I would like to invite you to lay on your backs in Shavasana. So to find a comfortable position on your mat or on your carpet or on your floor, whatever it is, to close your eyes, to bring your shoulders away from the ears, bring the shoulder blades a little bit closer together to support your upper back. Extend your legs if you wish and bring them mat width or more than mat width apart. And from here, extend the arms by your side, and I invite you this time, allow them to face upwards, to be more open to receive energy. Now, if you feel any tension in your lower back, you have two options here. Either wiggle left to right with the hips to align the spine, to allow it to find a, that neutral position, so it shouldn't be overarched or over rounded. Or if it's still uncomfortable, bring the soles of the feet together and bring the knees to touch, allow them to rest against each other. So whatever option for Shavasana you've chosen, that is perfect. From here, take a deep inhale through the nose, side out the mouth. Two more like this. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, side out. Last one, inhale. And release. Bring your lips together to touch. And now as you breathe in and out through your nose, try to create a small constriction at the back of your throat so that you make your breath audible. In yoga, we call this the ocean sounding breath or the ujjayi breath. As you're here, try to relax the jaw and remove the tongue from the roof of your mouth. Allow your arms and your legs to be heavy on your mat. And as you breathe out, feel that you sink deeper and deeper into the earth and feel how the earth is there to support you. And remember that the earth is always going to be there to support you. And the more you connect with it, with what we call Mother Earth, the more grounded you will feel. And maybe feeling grounded is what we need most in these times. So as you lay on your backs and listen to your inhale and your exhale, as you focus how your chest, your belly, and maybe your shoulders move as you inhale and exhale, I would like to remind you that this is a class just for you. If there is something that you do, any position or any posture that you do not like to take, feel free to listen to your body and to do what your body tells you. It might be just to lay on your back for the whole hour. It might be just choosing the first options that I offer. So whatever you do, make sure it does work for you. Also, if you feel any tingling sensation or any sharp shooting pain, please come out of that pose that you're in. If you feel any pain in the joints rather than in the body of the muscle, also come out of the pose. Remember that yoga and our practice needs to fill our cup. That is the purpose ultimately. And for this, we need to keep our body safe. Allow the breath to help you arrive on your mat. And allow that breath to help you connect. On your next inhale, reach the arms up and over the head and point the toes. Stretch long as if this would be the first stretch of the day. And on the exhale, bring your arms back by your side with the palms facing down. We're just back in the initial position. Let's do this 2 more times. Inhale, reach up and over. And as you point the toes, also draw the belly to the spine. And exhale, relax everything and bring the arms back by your side. Last one, inhale, reach up and over, make it count. Draw the belly to the spine, maybe arch your back, reach back. And on the exhale, bring both knees into the chest slowly. Wrap your arms around the shins and rock from side to side. Feel free to keep your eyes closed. Maybe this helps you connect more and more to the sensations of your body, to this beautiful body, which is the vehicle that has been lent to us to have this human experience. I'd like to invite you to bring the hands on the knees and draw some wide circles with the knees, both in the same direction, maybe 2 or 3 to the right, 2 or 3 to the left. Make these circles wide so you massage your lower back. Remember to change the direction when you're ready. And move with your breath. Remember, we want to focus on our breath as that magical tool that we have in our toolbox at all times to change our state. Bring the soles of the feet on the mat. They're hip width apart and like on train tracks, so parallel. Bring the heels close to the sit bones. And from here, bring the arms back by your side, palms facing down. Extend the right leg long. Point the toe. Inhale to bring the leg up at 90. On the exhale, flex the foot and lower. Allow your breath to guide you here. Inhale, point the toe. Inhale, bring the leg up. And exhale, flex the foot, lower the leg. The heel doesn't touch the mat. Point. Inhale, bring the leg up. And exhale. Make sure that you hear your breath, that you do flow with the breath. Inhale, bring the leg up. Exhale, lower the leg. And then bring your right knee into the chest. Interlace the fingers on the shin and press the knee towards the chest, towards the heart. So press it here with intention. Allow it to massage your belly. Guide the knee slightly to the right side and press it here with intention as well. So the thigh presses into the ribs. You'll feel a slight opening on the right side and the right hip. And just acknowledge how that feels. This might give you a clue of how much you do want to open the hips today. Maybe this is exactly what you need, or maybe not as much. We're going to come into a half happy baby pose. So we're going to keep the knee to the side and lift the heel towards the sky. Grab a hold of the foot from the inside edges, outside edge, or even the ankle or shin, whatever works for you. So keep the knee towards the side, and with every exhale, maybe press the knee towards the earth. Relaxing the glutes, relaxing the hamstrings, so allowing yourself to release in this stretch. Make sure that you don't apply too much pressure, so we don't want to force ourselves. Always know where your edge is, and you do not want to go past that edge. Just respect the body. Bring your right ankle on top of the left knee, and with your right hand, press the right knee away from you. You'll already feel maybe a sensation in your right hip. Now, if you feel this in the knee, please just stay here or come slightly out of the pose. Make sure that your right foot is flexed and engaged. So imagine how you curl the toes towards the shin, as if you would like to kiss the toes to the shin. We're going to come into a figure of 4. So the hands interlace behind your left thigh, on your left hamstring here, and see how this feels. If there's more room, if you absolutely need to open that right hip a little more, so bring the, interlace the fingers on the left shin. And from here, on the inhale, press the right knee away from you. And on the exhale, release and bring the left knee towards your chest. We're doing this 2 more times. Inhale, press the right knee away from you. And on the exhale, bring the left knee in. Last one, inhale. Right knee away from you. Exhale, release, and bring the left knee towards your chest. So you release the sole of the right foot on the mat, of the left foot on the mat, sorry. Bring the right knee into your chest. Extend the left leg. Open your right arm to the right, either long, in line with the shoulder, or bend at 90 in cactus. The palm is facing up here. With your left hand, guide your right knee towards the left side, all the way into a twist. Now you might feel how your right shoulder and your right shoulder blade lift off the mat. That is totally fine. We want that because we do not want to twist more than our body needs to. On your next exhale, turn the gaze over the left shoulder. the right shoulder up. I'm trying to mirror you guys, so it's a little bit easier for everyone. And we can add here one more stretch if we want to. We're going to bend the bottom leg, and our bottom leg is the left leg, and grab a hold of the left leg with the right hand. So this already looks like a pretzel, I know. And we're basically adding a quad stretch to our twist. As I said, it's just an option. And as we're doing this, we're trying to bring the left heel closer to the left sit bone. Slowly release, extend the bottom leg, and come back onto your back. Finally, bring both knees into your chest, and bring the forehead to the knees to the forehead. We're trying to align the spine after the twist before we go, surprise, surprise, to the other side. Again, bring both soles of the feet on the mat. They're hip width apart and parallel, and with the heels close to the sit bones. Arms by your side, palms facing down. This time we're extending the left leg long. Point the toe. Inhale, lift the leg up at 90. Exhale, flex the foot and lower. Point. Inhale, bring the leg up slowly. Resistance. Exhale. It's a slow movement. It's a controlled movement. Point the toe. Inhale, bring the leg up. Exhale, lower. If you feel that your chin, continue, one last time. So if you feel that your chin has lifted, press the back of the neck. Exhale, lower the leg into the mat. Bring that knee into your chest, interlace the fingers on the shin, and again, press the thigh into the belly. Bring the knee closer to the chest. And simply, you know what, allow that knee to press your internal organs to create that massage. We do want to create that tension because we want the body to release those toxins by twisting and by folding forward, by pressing the internal organs. Guide the knee slightly to the left and press it here. Maybe acknowledge the difference in sensation between previous pose and this one. And also maybe acknowledge the difference between the two sides. Our two sides are actually very different, although we want to think that we're symmetrical, we're actually not. Bring the left heel towards the sky so that the shin is close to perpendicular to the earth. Grab a hold of the foot, inside or outside edges, ankle or even shin. Press the left knee to the side as much as you need to. And ask yourself where you feel that stretch. I am not in your body. You are the only one in your body. You know your sensations. On every exhale, press the knee down. So rather than following my cues, make sure that you ask your body first. Do you like this? Is this something that you need today? Release and bring the left ankle on the right thigh. With the left hand, guide the left knee away from you and see how you feel here in this version of figure 4. This might already be a lot of a hip opener for some of us, and that's actually perfect. Flex the foot, and if you want to bring the sole of the left foot off the mat and interlace the fingers on the back of the right foot on the behind the right thigh. Please do so. And of course, the last option, maybe the most intense one, is to interlace the fingers on the right shoe. Wherever you are, you can stay here, or on the inhale, you can press the floating knee or the left knee away from you. And on the exhale, relax and bring the right knee closer to the chest. Inhale to press the knee away from you. Exhale, release, and bring the right knee. Last one, inhale, press that knee away from you. On the exhale, relax and bring the right knee in. Bring the sole of the foot on the mat. Bring the left knee into the chest. Extend the right leg long. And just as we did on the other side, we're going to open the left arm to the side, either long or in cactus, and guide the left knee towards the right side into a twist. And again, allow your shoulder and your shoulder blade to lift off the mat. And enjoy the twist here. On the exhale, maybe turn the gaze over your shoulder, or the left shoulder. And allow yourself to come deeper into the twist, maybe with every exhale. But if you feel this is too much on your pectoral muscle, if you are here on the left side, the shoulder, you can feel free to extend the arm or to bring the arm up and over the head. We have several options here, as always. Experiment and see which one feels best. And as on the other side, we have an additional option. We can bend the bottom leg and grab a hold of the top of that foot with the left hand. Can bring the right heel closer to the sit bone to add that quad stretch there. Slowly release. Extend the leg. Come back onto your back. Center the hips and bring the knees to the forehead and the forehead to the knee. From here, we're going to bring the hands behind the knees if they're in there already. We're going to round the back, rock back and forth 3-4 times. And after that, we're meeting in a boat pose. So we're balancing on our sit bones. We're going to engage the core a little bit. Very good. We can stay here. If you feel that your back is rounding, we do not want your back to round. And for this, we have the option to bring the tips of the toes on the mat or the soles of the feet on the mat or the heels. Whatever works for you. From here, inhale to lift the heart towards the knees, and on the exhale to lower the shoulders away from the ears. We can stay here, of course, but we have some alternative options. We have a flow. Inhale, reach your arms up. And then on the exhale, vertebrae by vertebrae, bring your back on the mat, allowing the legs to stay in the same position. Inhale, reach your arms up and over the head here. And on the exhale, with a little bit of momentum, come back to your boat pose. Pom pom. Very good. We're doing this 3 more times. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, round the back, vertebrae by vertebrae. Come all the way down. Head comes on the mat. Inhale, reach your arms up and over the head. Exhale, momentum, come all the way up. Good. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, reach your arms up and over the head. Exhale, back to boat pose. Last one. You can do this. Inhale and vertebrae by vertebrae. Come down. Inhale, reach your arms up and over. Exhale, boat pose. Cross at the ankles and fold forward. And as you fold forward, allow the back to round. Why? Because we want those muscles to stretch. Allow the head to be heavy, the chin to fall into the chest. Now, as we're going to stay here and come back to our breath, I wanted to remind you that it doesn't matter how much you can fold. It doesn't matter how flexible you are. What actually matters is that you get the benefits of each pose. If you feel that you're stretching your back, even if you're just folding a little bit, that's exactly where you need to be. So honor your strengths, honor your limitations always. And now vertebrae by vertebrae, come up. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, lower your arms. And as you do this, press your elbows back to open the chest. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale. As you reach your arms up, your palms are facing up. And on the exhale, roll the shoulder blades down the spine. Press your arms back. Very nice. Inhale, reach up. On the exhale, bring your right hand down, maybe your right forearm, and reach up and over. Your chest is pointing forward. Rotate that upper shoulder open. Maybe turn the gaze upwards, but only if your neck feels good about this. Inhale, reach up. And as you reach up, we're lengthening the spine. We're lengthening all four sides of the neck, and we're bringing the other palm down, maybe elbow the forearm, and reach up and over. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, bring the hands slowly down towards head center and all the way down. We're going to bring the soles of the feet to touch in a butterfly pose. Do you hear me, Miss Vanessa, also known as Miss Butterfly? This is for you. Open your feet as they were your favorite book. Now we're going to come up and come down in two ways. On the inhale, we're going to straighten or lengthen the spine and the neck as well. We're lengthening as much as we can. We're growing tall, and then on the exhale, without rounding the back, so we're not rounding the back, we're bringing the chest closer to our feet. So with every inhale, we're lengthening a little bit more. With every exhale, we're either holding or coming a little bit deeper. Very nice. Ying, don't round the back just now. Try to keep the back flat. Yes, beautiful. And slowly come up on your next inhale. And this time we're rounding. So inhale, grow tall. And then on the exhale, imagine how your forehead comes closer to your feet, how your chin falls into the chest, and how your arms are heavy. All right, vertebrae by vertebrae. Come all the way up on the inhale. And what we're doing next is to step the feet slightly, more than hip width apart to the sides. And we're going to do a seated squat, a seated malasana pose. Bring the elbows into the inner thighs. And we're working on the hips again. And we're going to use a technique, which means alternatively engaging and stretching a muscle to gain a little bit more length there. So on the inhale, press the inner thighs into the elbows. Press them with intention there. And on the exhale, relax and press the elbows into the inner thighs. We're doing this 3 more times. On the inhale, press the inner thighs into the elbows. And on the exhale, relax and press the elbows into the inner thighs. And maybe you're going to feel, so inhale, press in. And on the exhale, press out. Maybe you will feel that with every movement or with every sequence, you're going to feel a little bit more length in the muscle. Last one, inhale and press the inner thighs into the elbows. And on the exhale, press the elbows into the inner thighs. Very nice. Release, extend the legs. We're coming into a wide-legged seated position. The toes are pointing up. You might feel that the hamstrings are very tight, and that's fine. Just bend the knees a little bit, whatever works for you. But we do want to have a tall spine. We do want to have both sit bones well anchored into the earth, so we have even weight between the two sit bones. Ears are over the shoulders, over the hips. Inhale, reach your arms up. On the exhale, turn towards the right leg, fold over it. So we're flowing here. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, turn towards the left leg and fold. Reach for the toes. It doesn't matter if you can't touch them. Inhale, reach up, lengthen. Exhale, turn towards the right leg and fold. Inhale up. Turn and fold. Very nice. One more time on each side. Inhale, lengthen here. Lengthen the waist and the neck. Exhale, fold. Last one, inhale, turn and fold. Inhale, come up to center, chest is pointing forward, we're gonna lean to the side. So lean towards the opposite toes, try to reach there. Inhale, come up. Exhale, reach. Inhale to come up. And exhale, lean towards the right side. Reach with your left arm towards the right toes. Inhale up to center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, come up to center. I don't remember if we did it 3 times, so we're going to do it 1 more time. Oopsie daisy. Inhale, up to center. Fill your lungs with air and exhale. Create more space. here. Inhale, reach up. On the exhale, bring the arms parallel to the earth. Inhale to open the chest. And exhale to twist. Reach with your left hand towards your right toes. Inhale to center. Miss V doesn't know left and right. Exhale, other side. Inhale, open to center, chest is pointing forward. And on the exhale, twist left hand to right toes. Open to center and twist. So allow your body to flow. Open to center and twist as you exhale. Open to center and exhale. Inhale to center and exhale, lower your arms. We are going to come all the way onto our bellies. We want to do some back bends here because it's very important to do that. These exercises are great for back pain, for any type of issues you have there. Now, as we are on our belly, we press the tops of the feet into the earth until the kneecaps lift off the mat. We're engaging the bum, but not too much, just slightly. Lower the shoulders away from the ears, bring the shoulder blades together. And as you're here, on the inhale, come up as you press with the hands or grab the mat and press them back. Exhale, bring the forehead down. Inhale, lift the chest off of the mat, arch the back, maybe look forward, exhale down. Inhale, lengthen the neck, come up into the back bend, stay here. Look over the right side or over the right shoulder. Inhale to center, look over the left shoulder. Inhale to center, exhale. Bring the forehead down. Now we're going to bring spider fingers at the outside of the mat so that the elbows are right above the wrists. On the inhale, press yourself up. Maybe a little bit more, but check with your back. Make sure that your back likes this. Exhale, pull. Inhale, again, come up to center. And exhale. Inhale, press yourself up to center. And on the exhale, look to the left side. Bring the right shoulder and the right cheek down. Make sure that the right elbow, or try to bring the right elbow above the wrist, so you enjoy that shoulder stretch. Inhale, come up to center. And exhale, look towards the right side. Bring the left shoulder and the left temple down. Inhale, come up to center. And exhale, fold to center. Bring the palms right by the ribs, tuck the toes, and press yourself up in a seated position, in a tabletop position. So the knees are under the hips, the wrists are under the shoulders, but align your hands at the outer edges of the shoulders. On the inhale, we're going to allow the belly to drop. So we're relaxing the front side of the body. Maybe lifting the chin, lifting the tailbone. And on the exhale, we're rounding, bringing the tailbone towards the belly button and the chin towards the chest, the shoulder blades away from each other. Inhale to arch for cow pose. Imagine you move here. On the exhale, round, press the floor away from you, bring the gaze between the legs. Inhale for cow pose. And as you do cow pose, focus on the back. Feel how you shorten the muscles. And on the exhale, press the floor away from you for cat and lengthen those back muscles as much as you can. So bring the chin into the chest as much as you can, the tailbone towards the belly button, the ribs towards the hips. Inhale to arch. And we have one more. Exhale to round. Come to a neutral position. Inhale to lengthen the spine. So lengthen the crown of the head towards the front and the tailbone towards the back. And on the exhale, look over the left shoulder towards the hip or towards the bum. Try to squeeze the side here. I call this curious cat. Inhale to center. Actually, Mr. Husband names this. Exhale, look over the right shoulder towards the bum. Inhale to center. Do the same thing on the other side. And yes, this is the only contribution that Mr. Husband has to yoga, but it's a significant one. Inhale to center and exhale. Look over the right shoulder towards the sit bone. Very nice. Right hand comes right under your nose. On the inhale, lift your left arm up. And on the exhale, we're going to bring the arm underneath us and reach for the opposite side. We're not staying here. Inhale, reach your arm up. And exhale, reach your arm from underneath you towards the right side. And last one, inhale to open. And exhale to reach. Come back to your tabletop position and switch the hands. Your left hand is gonna come under your nose or under your face. Inhale, reach your arm up. And exhale, reach your arm towards the left side. Inhale. And exhale. Very nicely done, everyone. Inhale up. We have one more. And exhale. Reach as far as you can. Come back to center here. We're going to walk the hands forward towards the top of the mat. We're not leaning the bum or bringing the bum onto the heels, but rather folding the chest or bringing the chest closer to the mat. Now when you're doing this, try to reach, or if you want to, for the top of the mat to intensify the stretch in your shoulder if you think that this is what works for you today. And try to melt the heart down. If you want to add a tricep stretch, bring the palms together to touch and lift the forearms, pointing the fingers upwards. Continue to breathe here. Now bring both palms down, walk the hands forward towards you. Tuck the toes and lift your sit bones up into a downward facing dog. If you need to adjust the distance between the hands and the feet, feel free to do so. And now maybe walk your dog by bending one knee and sinking into that hip. Now, if you feel like your back is rounding, maybe press the chest down. Nila Vanila, press the chest down or the heart down slightly. Yes, that's it. Good. Inhale to come high on the toes, slightly bend the knees and step forward, walk, step or hop forward if you wish in a forward fold. Inhale to come up halfway with a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. One more time for good measure. Inhale, come up halfway. And exhale to fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Reverse Swan. Palms touch above the head. Bring the hands to heart center and allow them to fall by your side. Very nice. We're going to do two variations or two versions of sun salutation. Inhale, bring your arms up. And exhale with a micro bend in the knees, fold forward, leading with the chest. Inhale to come up halfway for a flat back. Exhale to fold, plant the hands, step back to plank. Lower the knees, untuck the toes, come all the way down. Palms are by the ribs, elbows are hugging in. Inhale, back bend. Cobra, baby cobra, whatever works for you. Exhale, forehead down. Inhale through a tabletop position. Tuck the toes. And exhale back, downward facing dog. Inhale to come high on the toes, slightly bend the knees. Walk, step, or hop forward. Inhale to come up halfway. And exhale, fold. Reverse swan dive, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. And release them by your side. We're doing this one more time. Inhale, float with a breath. Exhale, fold. Inhale to come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Hands to mat. Step back to plank. Option to lower the knees to the mat or not. Come forward. Come into a back bend. And back to your downward facing dog. Pedal your feet here if you wish. And from here, we're going to come high on the toes and bring the knees back to the mat. For this, you will need to walk the palms slightly forward, slightly back, so that the wrists are under the shoulders, the knees over the hips. We're back to a variation of cat-cow. On the inhale, bring the right leg up, arch the back, look up. On the exhale, round and bring the chin or the forehead to the knee, the knee to the forehead. Inhale. Arch, exhale, round. Squeeze the belly, knee comes to the forehead. Last one, inhale. Reach that heel high, exhale, round, and knee to forehead. Bring the knee down, walk the palms slightly forward, tuck the toes, come into a downward facing dog. From the downward facing dog, inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, come high on the left toes, bring the knee to the chest. Inhale, bring the leg up. Remember that you can always come back to your knees if you need to. And exhale, core plank, knee close to the heart, round the back. Inhale up. And exhale. Knee to chest. Hold here. And step the right foot forward between the hands. And bring your back knee down. Very important here. Maybe slide the back knee to the back to have the front knee over the front ankle. Inhale to press the hips down, the chest forward. Exhale. Straighten the front leg. Maybe point the toes up and fold over the leg. As you fold, try to keep a flat back. Inhale, come forward. And exhale, straighten and fold. Last one, inhale to come forward. Press the hips down, press the chest forward as well. Exhale, straighten and fold. Inhale to come forward in neutral. We're going to tuck the back toes and lift the back knee off the mat. Remember, you have always the option to bring the back knee back on your mat. Inhale, we're doing the same thing here. Pressing the chest forward, the hips down. Exhale, straighten and fold. Inhale, come forward. Exhale. Inhale forward one more time. Very nice. Exhale, straighten and fold. Inhale to bring the front knee over the front ankle. Exhale here. Now anchor your right foot into the earth, your right heel especially. And inhale, bring both arms up. Now we are in a runner's lunge, as you have already noticed. We're going to press the left hip forward to square the hips towards the top of the mat. Now, try to bring the ribs slightly towards the hips so that the pubic bone and the tailbone are pointing down. Engage the belly and keep your arms up. Now, we're going to find steadiness and ease in this pose, which might not be as comfortable. So if you feel that the strain in the psoas here is too much, feel free to narrow your stance. Good. So while we're here, I'm going to move towards you so that you can see me. Inhale to lengthen the arms up. Exhale, lower the arms, pressing your elbows back. Inhale to tickle your ribs. Exhale to press the arms forward with resistance and taking all the air out of the lungs. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale. Inhale to tickle. And exhale. Press your arms forward. Last one, inhale. Broaden the chest. Exhale, lower your arms. Inhale to tickle your ribs, leading with the elbows. And exhale, arms forward, all the air out of the lungs. Inhale to reach your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale here, and then on your next exhale, step it forward for chair pose. Now in your chair pose, what is happening here? We're going to send the weight towards the heels and maybe lift the toes off the mat. The thing with lifting the toes, actually, its purpose is to make sure that your weight is in the heels. Now, send your bum back as if someone were behind you and you want to show them your sexy bum. Yes. Inhale to reach your arms up. On the exhale, lower a little bit more and brush your mat with the tips of the fingers. Inhale, reach your arms up. Still in chair pose. Exhale, lean down and brush. Inhale, lower and brush. Once more, inhale And lower and brush. Inhale to reach all the way up. Exhale, micro bend in the knees, fold all the way down. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale to fold, plant the hands, step back to plank. Maybe lower the knees, untuck the toes, come all the way down. Inhale, back bend. Whatever that is for you. Exhale, forehead down. Inhale, maybe tabletop position. And we're all meeting in downward facing dog on the exhale. Inhale to come high on the toes. Lower the knees to mat. And adjust again for your tabletop position. Inhale, reach the left leg up, or the left heel. Exhale, round, knee to forehead. Inhale. And exhale. Whew. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Bring both knees down, walk the hands slightly forward, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Lift the hips, back and up. Inhale, reach your left leg up. Exhale, come high on the right toes and bring the left knee towards the chest. Inhale, leg up, exhale, round, knee to chest. Last one, inhale and exhale. Stay here and then step the left foot forward. Once you found your stance, either with the knee on the floor, and you feel that you can come all the way up, use your next inhale to come to runner's lunge. Now, bring the right hip forward slightly and press your left thigh down, or your left femur down to align the hips. Tailbone points down and so does the pubic bone. Hold here, find your breath. Have a soft gaze and soft facial muscles as well. Inhale, reach your arms up. And on the exhale, lower your arms, pressing the elbows back. Inhale to tickle your ribs. Exhale, press your arms forward. Inhale up and exhale. Tickle. And press your arms forward. Last one. Inhale, lengthen to the sky. Exhale, allow your arms to fall gracefully down. Inhale to tickle your ribs. Exhale, press your arms forward. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale here on the exhale, step the foot forward. Again for a chair, but this time we're doing something different. As we're here, we're going to shift the weight towards the balls of the feet and lift the heels off the mat. And this is very good to strengthen also the foot, and as you can feel some other parts of the body as well. Inhale to center. On the exhale, just turn towards the right side. Just turn, maybe to keep the hips stable, just turn from the upper body. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale to center, keep the hands to heart center. Exhale, turn to the right. And remember that this is your natural angle. This is where your body goes. You shouldn't be going too much from here. Inhale and exhale. So in every twist that you take, a seated twist, a standing twist, don't go too much past this edge. Inhale to center, lower the heels and forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway, and exhale to fold. Plant the hands, step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, come high on the toes, lower the knees, and rest in child's pose. And as you rest in child's pose, round the back. Belly rest on the thighs, maybe forehead rest on the mat. And if you want to add more of a rounding to the back, feel free to grab your heels and allow the arms to be heavy, the elbows to be heavy on either side of your body. And as you're here, everyone, continue to listen to your breath and to reconnect to your intention. Maybe you did want to Send the energy that you're investing in this or releasing here towards everyone else on this planet who is experiencing the same emotions as you do. To give them support, to send them some good vibes. All right, vertebrae by vertebrae, come out of your child's pose. Bring the palms down, tap the toes, and let's meet again in a downward facing dog. Inhale, bring your right leg up, come high on the left toes, and step the foot forward. Bring the back heel on the mat. And it might be parallel to the short edge of the mat, but not necessarily. So you can bring that foot at an angle where you don't feel any strain on the back knee. From here, press to the front heel and windmill into warrior two. In our warrior two, on the inhale, we're going to reach forward. And on the exhale, we're going to reach back. Inhale forward. And exhale, reach back. Once more, inhale forward. Exhale, reach back. Inhale here. On the exhale, bring both palms to touch forward. And as if you would have a bow and arrow, on the inhale, pull. And exhale, back. Palms touch. Inhale, pull. Round the chest. Exhale, touch. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Inhale to bring both arms to the sides again. And try to settle in your warrior two. So as you bend your front knee, try to bend it towards the pinky toe. Make sure that your back knee maybe has a micro bend there. We're not overextending. And check your back foot. Now, if you feel that there's a lot of weight onto the outside edge, try to root the left big toe into the earth. On the other hand, if you feel that there's too much weight on the inside of the foot, try to send some weight towards the opposite or the outside edge. Inhale, coming to an exalted warrior and backwards. And exhale, back to your warrior two. Inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, warrior two. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Turn the palms to face up, straighten the front leg. Inhale, bring the palms to touch above the head. And exhale. Inhale, float with the breath. And exhale, sink maybe a little bit deeper into your warrior two. Inhale. And exhale. Straighten the front leg. Inhale to reach forward and the left hip back. And windmill, come into a triangle. Try to lengthen to all four sides of your neck and maybe turn the gaze up. From here, inhale. Come all the way up in what we call Joan of Arc, a very strong and powerful pose. Exhale, make sure that your belly is engaged. You're protecting the spine. And come back into your triangle. Inhale up. Make sure that your front knee does have a micro bend. We want to keep it engaged, not blocked. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. And as you exhale, come into your warrior two. Inhale here. Exhale, bring both palms down, pivot the back foot so the toes point forward. Step back to plank. Option to lower the knees. All the way down. Come into your back bend, and then we'll all meet in downward facing dog. We're going to spend a few breaths in our downward facing dog and focus on our alignment here as well. So if you send your awareness towards your palms, make sure that you press the tops of the fingers into the mat, the knuckles, and of course the heel of the hand, which I know you're already pressing, maybe too much in the mat. So maybe shift that weight towards the knuckles and the fingers as well. Distribute your weight evenly between the hands and the feet, and also between the left side and the right side. And on your next inhale, reach with your left leg up. Come hand on the right toes and step the foot forward between the hands. And bring the back heel on the mat. Again, check in. The foot doesn't need to be parallel to the back of the mat. So try to experiment by bringing the foot in slightly and see where it feels best. The front knee stays over the front ankle as always. And we're windmilling, coming back into our warrior two. I'm going to switch here so that you can see my face. Inhale to reach forward. And exhale back. Try to move on your upper body. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Reach forward. And back. Tail lies in center here. On the exhale, bring both palms to touch. Inhale, pull with resistance, with a lot of strength. And exhale. Imagine you're a Cupid. Inhale. And you send a lot of love. Last one. Inhale to pull. And exhale to send that arrow full of love and support. Open here. Inhale for an exalted warrior. Exhale, settle in your warrior two. Inhale for that bend backwards. Reach with your fingertips towards the back. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Turn the palms to face up, straighten the front leg. Inhale, reach up and bring the palms to touch above the head. Maybe the gaze follows. Exhale, gaze over the front or front hand. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale up. And exhale here. Straighten the front leg. Inhale, press the right hip back and reach forward. Windmill into a triangle. As you lengthen the neck, maybe turn the gaze to the ceiling. Reach with your upper arm up, with your lower arm down. Try to press maybe your left hip forward. From here, press into the front heel and come all the way up. Joan of Arc, one of my favorite and most empowering poses. Exhale. Last one, two more actually. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale for Joan of Arc. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale here on the exhale. Bring both palms down. Pivot the back foot. And step back to downward facing dog. From here, we're going to walk the palms towards, or the hands towards the feet. And we're coming into a forward fold. Guess what? Inhale to come up halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Last one, come up halfway. And exhale, fold. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Come all the way up on the inhale. Your head is heavy, your arms are hanging. Your head comes up last. And as your head comes up, bring the shoulders to the ears, shoulder blades together, and then roll them down the spine, turning your palms forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. And release them by our side. Two more. Inhale, reach up, grow tall. Exhale, bring all that energy to your heart. And release. Once more, gather all the light around you and bring it to your heart. Now keep it here, right here in front of the heart. We're going to shift the weight towards the left foot, and we're going to do tree pose. The tree pose is actually very good to feel rooted, to feel anchored, to feel grounded. We're going to lift the heel, the right heel off the mat, and we're going to open that hip. We call this baby tree, and we can stay here in baby tree, and that's fine. We can choose to do half tree with the foot or the sole of the foot on the inside of the shin, or we can bring the sole on the inside of the thigh. Now, wherever you are, make sure that you don't look at me now, because you know the alignment. Look at a non-moving point in front of you with a soft gaze, with a soft jaw, with relaxed shoulders, and focusing on the breath. Your supporting leg is always slightly bent, so never is it fixed or overextended. Press into all four corners of your standing foot on that root that you have, on that beautiful support. Imagine how you grow roots through the sole of that foot and you connect more and more to the earth. Now, if you feel that your right hip is lifted, just slightly press it down. If you feel that your left hip just has slid to the earth, is going to the left side, try to bring it back to center. Try to center your hips. And if you're feeling pain in that foot, that supporting foot, that is great. You have the option to bring your branches to reach with your arms up, just like branches that want to reach towards the sky, towards the sun. Or from a closed position, you can bring the palms to touch above the head and to be this uninterrupted channel of energy connecting the sky and the earth. Slowly bring your hands to heart center, bring the knee forward, and bring both soles of the feet on the mat, arms by your side, give it a shake. Soles of the feet on the mat again, inhale. Come up, exhale to fold forward. Inhale, come up halfway, and exhale to fold. Come all the way up, reverse swan dive. Again, gather all that energy, bring it to your heart. Have micro bend at the knees, shift the weight to the right foot. What a surprise, we're doing all the same thing on the other side. Lift the left heel off the mat, open the left hip. You can stay here, baby tree, that's totally fine. And maybe this is the right time to acknowledge if your right hip pushes to the right. So try to center the hips and try to make sure that the hips are aligned. With your hands to heart center, you can decide maybe to bring the sole on the inside of the shin, or you can bring it on the inside of the thigh. Hands can stay at heart center. Again, root to all four corners of your right foot. Fix your gaze, what we call drishti, in a non-moving point in front of you. Breathe. And know that even if you fall out of the pose, you can always come back or decide not to. You might notice that your balance is different from one side to the other. You might notice that your balance is different from one day to the other. And that's normal, because everything is continuously changing. And change is ultimately the only constant in this world. You might reach your branch up if you want to. Or you can bring the palms to touch above the head. Wherever you are, imagine how energy is flowing through you. You can imagine it like water, like a river. You can imagine it like air. You can imagine it like pure white light. Whatever works for you, whatever makes you feel connected. Bring the hands to heart center. Bring the left knee up. Bring both soles of the feet on the mat. Arms by your side and give it a shake. Very nicely done. Feet are hip width apart. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale to fold. Inhale to come up halfway. Exhale to fold here. Bend your knees as much as you need to so the belly rests on the thighs. Bring your two fists together and place them between the soles of the feet, or between the feet. Here, this is usually for most of us the distance between the hips. So if you just want a guideline or a reference point when anyone tells you hip width apart, this is for most people the distance between their feet. And now allow the head to hang. Your neck and shoulders are relaxed. Grab the elbows and dangle from side to side. Close your eyes. I'll plant the palms down. Inhale to come up halfway. Exhale to fold. We are doing this one more time. Inhale to come up halfway with a flat back. And exhale to fold. Plant the hands. Step back to downward facing dog. Inhale to come high on the toes. Exhale. Bring the knees to the earth. Untuck the toes and rest in child's pose. Listen to your breath as you are in child's pose. Maybe check in with your body and see what sensations come up. Where do you feel differently than you felt at the beginning of class? How do your shoulders feel? How does your neck feel? What about your back? What about your arms? Is that core a little bit warmer compared to the beginning? What about the hips or the glutes? The back of the legs? Or maybe the thighs? Who knows? How about your feet and the soles of the feet? Vertebrae by vertebrae, bring our upper body up and come on to your sit bones. Bring the soles of the feet on the mat in front of you. Wrap your arms around your legs and allow your forehead to rest on the knees. And if the forehead doesn't reach the knees, that's fine. Just allow the chin to fall into your chest, around the back as much as you need to feel comfortable. We're going to close our eyes and listen to the sound of our breath. And as we listen to this calming sound of the breath, what comes to mind? If you can identify the same sound in nature, what is it? Is it the waves of the ocean hitting the shore and retreating? Is it the wind through the leaves in a forest? Or maybe is it just the breath of someone you love or someone you care for and care about? Remember that by always connecting to your breath, you're able to change your state. Remember that the breath will always bring you back to yourself. As you feel ready, maybe even without opening your eyes, but only if you know that you have enough room on your mat to come all the way onto your back, you can bring the hands in front of you and vertebrae by vertebrae come down. As you bring the back of your head in towards the mat or on the mat, roll the shoulders away from the ears. Wiggle the hips side to side to get that neutral arch in your back that we always want to remember how it looks like and how it feels like. Press the back of the neck and the head into the mat so that you create that double chin. We like double chin in yoga, believe it or not. Bring the knees into the chest. Slowly bring the hands on the knees, and here we're going to take so we're taking some circles with the knees, just as we did in the beginning, and we're massaging the lower back. Switch the direction of the knees, wrap the circles. As you bring the knees back to center, hold the knees tight, press them into the chest. On your next inhale, we're going to press the knees away from us with the hands, and we're going to allow the belly to rise with the inhale. So bring all the air in, and then press the knees towards the chest and bring all the air out of the lungs. We're doing this 3 more times. On the inhale, bring all the air in, belly rises, and then press the knees away from you with the hands. On the exhale, knees come in, all the air comes out. Inhale. And exhale, knees in. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Release. Bring the soles of the feet on the mat, the arms by your side with the palms facing up. Option to extend the legs if you feel that this is what works for you now. Again, you can bend the knees and allow them to rest against each other. If you need to wiggle the hips side to side 1 more time, feel free to do so. Close your eyes. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Side out. 1 more time. Inhale. Let it all out. Seal the lips. And continue to breathe in and out through your nose. At this time, notice. Just notice without trying to change the breath. Before reacting to anything in your life, breathe 3 times deeply in and out. And see if your reaction changes. Remember that your breath influences the way that you feel, and the way that you feel influences your breath. When you notice your breath, you might observe that it's deep or shallow, or that the inhale is longer than the exhale. These are all indicators of how you feel. And you can choose to change your breath in order to change your state. Inhale, reach your arms up and over the head, point the toes, and bring the knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around the shins and rock side to side. Come to still in center, bring the hands behind the knees, and with a round back, rock many, many times, back to front. We want to massage the whole spine from the neck to the sacrum. So take your time here, don't rush. I know you're impatient, I know that. And we are all going to meet onto our sit bones. Rocking many, 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 many times. Very good. In a comfortable seated position, both sit bones are well rooted into the earth. As always, press the back of the neck and lift the head towards the back. The ears are over the shoulders and the shoulders are over the hips. You have a tall spine. Imagine you have someone pulling the crown of your head upwards. We're creating more space between the ribs. We are that channel of energy. And because we went through this flow, through all of these sequence, now we are an open channel. And I'm thinking of Andra here very much. Inhale, reach your arms up. Side out, let it all out. Come on, nobody can hear you. Inhale, side out. Inhale, and let it out. Bring the hands to your heart center. Send one more wave of love and positive energy to those people that share your emotion. feel how their state becomes better just from this support that they don't even know exists. Thank you very much for sharing your energy with me and with all the world. Namaste.
Over the hills and far from mine, she's waiting.